So in a living inquiry, we're paying attention to something in particular rather than to something in general. So we're paying attention to the singularity of a particular event. And as Springay, Irwin, and Kind say, divergent multiplicities. We're paying attention to the embodiment of the uniqueness of difference. So think about how you might attend to the specific essence of a particular event and its specific qualities in your phenomenological writing. So in a living inquiry, there will be moments of paying attention and also of tension. So paying attention requires tension in the sense that we're stretching and really pulling at the composition of what makes a thing a thing. So we're moving beyond a generalized assumption or a cliche. It's very easy to fall into descriptions that repeat what we already know. And this is something to be careful of as you're composing your inquiry assignment. So instead of describing, try to represent something in ways that provoke something unfamiliar, something disruptive. So try to write in a way and propose images in a way that force us to think. So this requires a nuanced, particular, descriptive, and evocative rendering, a nuanced attention in ways that pick up on something's dimension, a way of picking up on something's difference. So its contours and intimacies in a way that that doesn't necessarily show only the bright, positive, or commonplace attractiveness of something, but a way of writing and photographing that demonstrates its contours. So for example, in a drawing or painting, the contrast of darkness to light is what creates depth. But this notion of complexity and depth is not only important visually, but also very much conceptually as well. So when we're thinking of writing of a phenomenon, this is what is meant by nuance. So we're trying to move with something's multiple dimensions in ways which elucidate a complexity beyond the surface level. So begin to think this week about how you might create this kind of depth and nuance in your inquiries. So thinking about what makes depth and what makes nuance. So last week we began discussing the role of interpretation in language in phenomenological research and writing. That language is used to enliven a phenomenon, and it must be specific and carefully chosen. So in this way, language operates beyond mere description and opens up dimensions of the life world through poetics, the aesthetic and affective qualities of particular words.